What up, everybody? Happy Friday. We're gonna try this again for a second time. Because I don't like videos that skip. I do not like videos that skip. And skipping like a skipping. I don't like videos that skip. I'm gonna show you again. I got weights over here, weights over there. I'm gonna work out on here for at least an hour or so, and then I'm gonna cut it off, and then I'm gonna finish the rest on live me over there. And so I'm gonna continue working out over here on this side. What up, everybody? Happy Friday. What up, live me? Let's continue working out.
On the weekend might be just as effective as a daily routine. Dr. Derry breaks down the science to help you stay fit on your schedule.
Meet the momtrepreneur who turned a simple tote into a $100 million empire. What we can learn from her success.
Do the skincare hacks on social media work? An expert spills the secrets before you try them yourself.
Surprisingly, Charlie, I can't tell you how rare that is, but it ends here. There are no three polysuits in this work.
The one and only Lawrence Fishburne joins us here with all the behind-the-scenes news from his new action thriller, The Amateur.
Grammy winners and fan faves Ed Sheeran and Miley Cyrus release new music that have us dancing into the weekend.
Now, from Times Square, Eva Pilgrim and DeMarco Morgan with What You Need to Know.
As we wrap up another week here at GMA3. This is Friday music.
Yes, it is. I was about to say, this is Friday music right here. It's good to see you guys. All right, Dr. Derry, some good news that's coming out of a study for people who only have time.
What up, everybody?
Just in time for Friday. Friday, when you're trying to plan your events, we all know the typical recommendations that 150 minutes a week recommended by the American Health Association to reduce our risk of things like cardiovascular disease and hopefully reduce our risk of death. Well, researchers sought out to answer that question, whether or not if you get it in all in the weekend, what we call weekend warriors, at a whole 150 minutes, can you reap the benefits? And it turns out the answer is yes. Those who worked out on the weekend compared to those who worked out on the week had comparable or similar benefits. When we looked at those wearable technology, for example, 90,000 people, almost 10 years following them, they found that the reduced risk of death when you just worked out during the week was about 26%. But if you put it all in the weekend, it was actually a little bit more, or an additional benefit, 32% lower risk of death if you put it in all on the weekend. At the end of the day, you get those 150 minutes in. It doesn't really matter where you place them, though.
Oh, that's good to know.
Thank you, of course.
Let's turn now to ABC's Christiane Cordero in D.C. with our latest headlines. You know, we're all trying to squeeze it in, right?
Well, you got to get it in where you can, Eva. Great to be with you. Let's go ahead and begin, though, with the intense tornadoes and life-threatening floods. Our Ginger Z on the severe weather outbreak.
Day 3 of 4 of this torturous stationary front. So today we've had this area and will through tonight. Little Rock, Conway, down to Longview, Texas, Texarkana, and Jonesboro with the highest threat for tornadoes and damaging winds. High risk, that's the highest, level 4 out of 4, for significant flash flooding in pretty much the same area, the southern Missouri there. Now, it's going to look like I'm a broken record, but as we go through Saturday, the risk for thunderstorms is here again. It goes a little further south to Lafayette, Louisiana, and Memphis is included again. But even more importantly, second day in a row here with that high risk of flash flooding that's life-threatening. And remember, just don't get in the car.
And the stock free fall and fallout from President Trump's escalating trade war stocks plunging yesterday as fears of a recession grow. And now China slapping back, announcing a retaliatory tariff of 34% on all goods they import from the United States. President Trump says it's all, quote, going very well. Democrats claim the president has single-handedly started a, quote, financial forest fire. In the major shakeup at the National Security Agency, the director and deputy director fired as far-right activist Laura Loomer claims she advocated they be axed. President Trump denying Loomer played a role, but she appears to take some credit on a social media post today. That TikTok deadline, fast approaching. The popular app scheduled to be banned in the U.S. tomorrow, but the Trump administration is scrambling, considering options, including a new executive order to extend app use and the possibility of having an American company lease the algorithm with the U.S. checks and balances on security and privacy. And deja vu for the infamous
I do
Fire
look like
Festival
8 minutes.
2, less than 2 months before the controversial event's scheduled to return. Officials in Mexico say there is no such event scheduled to take place there. Tickets going for as much as $1 million. ABC News has reached out to Fire, but hasn't heard back. And the women tipping off tonight in Tampa, the NCAA Final Four, defending champs South Carolina up against the Texas Longhorns, and UConn, led by superstar Paige Buckets, takes on UCLA. A big basketball weekend there. Check it all on ESPN beginning tonight.
Let's pretend it's not the end of the world.
Here's some new music today from Miley Cyrus from her upcoming visual album, Something Beautiful. We're dancing our way to the weekend. New music from Ed Sheeran later in the show. Eva, go ahead and incorporate it into your workout routine today. We can't wait. I don't know what I'm doing. You're doing great. Hey, you know, whatever gets you moving.
Hey, that's what it's all about.
There's much more ahead here on GMA3 on this Friday. The hip-hop feud for the ages heating up again. Our GMA3 team with the deep dive into the latest playing out in court.
And later, the mom going out on a limb as an entrepreneur, and the rewards are rolling in. Coming back, everybody. We're glad to watch it.
ABC's GMA3. What you need to know.
Well,
Brought
that's
to you
a-
by Carvana. Carvana. They'll drive you happy.
Billy, I need help with the clicker.
One second, Grandma. This guy's gonna buy my car. No, he's still there?
Okay, you need Carvana. What's your plate number?
Boss. M-O-V.
Features, no accidents, right? No. Good. Generating offer. Carvana can pick it up tomorrow.
That's an amazing offer. But do you still need help with the clicker?
I'll ask your sister.
Sell your car the easy way with Carvana.
Rock, paper, scissors for who's on dinner duty?
Next try.
I'll get it. Need some help? Easy weeknight dinners.
Did you know taking Zyzol at night relieves allergies while you sleep? So you wake refreshed for a more productive day. Get 24-hour continuous relief that does not fade. Wise all, take Zyzol at night.
Still living with odors? Get back in there and freshen instantly with Febreze Air Mist. Febrze's fine mist floats longer in the air to fight even your toughest odors. So long, stinky smells and hello, amazing freshness. Febreze Air Mist.
New Purina One Live Clear was our cat miracle. We discovered Ella was sensitive to cat allergens. Then the incredible happened. Purina One Live Clear started reducing the major allergen in our cat's hair.
Together forever.
New Purina One Live Clear, a difference from day one.
On your period, sudden gushes happen. Say goodbye, gush fears. New Always Ultra Thin. It's made with rapid dry technology that absorbs 3 times faster. Now cleaner, drier, fresher. Always gush ready.
Have you always had trouble with your weight? Me too.
Discover the power of Wegovy.
With Wegovy, I lost 35 pounds. And some lost over 46 pounds.
And that's keeping the weight off.
Reducing my risk.
Wegovy is the only weight management medicine proven to reduce risk of major cardiovascular events such as death, heart attack, or stroke in adults with heart disease and obesity.
Don't use Wegovy with semaglutide or GLP-1 medicines or in children under 12. Don't take if you or your family had a TC, MEN2, or if allergic to it. Tell your provider if you plan to have surgery or a procedure, are breastfeeding, pregnant, or plan to be. Stop taking and get medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, or any of these allergic reactions. Serious side effects may include pancreas inflammation and gallbladder or severe stomach problems. Call your prescriber if you have any of these symptoms. Wegovy may cause low blood sugar in people with diabetes, especially if you take medicines to treat diabetes. Call your prescriber about vision changes, if you feel your heart racing while at rest, or if you have mental changes. Depression or thoughts of suicide may occur. Common side effects include nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, constipation, stomach pain, flu or upset, headache, feeling tired, dizzy or bloated, gas, and burning. Some side effects lead to dehydration, which may cause kidney problems.
Here we go.
I'm losing weight.
I'm keeping it off.
I'm lowering my CV risk.
Ask your doctor. Out we go.
I'm getting ripped. Alright guys, I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna finish working out. Have a great Friday. Enjoy the nice weather and have yourself a great weekend. Have a good one. Bye.